if you look down there, there's a bit of a snow burst. Not too heavy. Probably just going to put down like a tenth of an inch of snow. But down this way, down yonder, look at that. That's some pretty heavy snow that's coming in. We did have like a bit of a burst of snow that came through. It was basically just a little heavier than this. Didn't really put down any accumulation. It came through this way. See, clouds a little obscured. Temperatures right now are in the mid 20s, so there's like a. I just checked on the radar, and there is a pretty heavy burst of snow, band of snow, just off to my a southeast, like it would, or like south and then east, so like that way. Even though it's passing over Oswego, like over me, I would say that tiny little area where that burst is coming through will probably pick up a few inches. Yeah, it's down there. See, it looks kind of a bit threatening over there. See, there's more forming over there. I'm going to check the radar right now, just briefly. Yeah. Yeah, the town of Palmero is getting some really heavy snow right now. So I just had an interview. I don't know if I got the job or not. Considering that I just applied now, most likely I did not get the job. The reason for this is just I don't have the best luck, and things almost never seem to be working out for me. So I doubt that I'm going to get the job, but you never know. But I wouldn't keep my hope, like I would not get my hopes up, and then because then I'm going to get let down. People always tell me, oh, you're so negative, you're so like, but I'm not a negative person. I just don't like getting my hopes up, because every time I get my hopes up, I end up being disappointed. And by not getting your hopes up, by expecting disappointment, just like Zendaya said in No Way Far From Home, if you always expect disappointment, you can never be disappointed. I mean, that's not exactly the case. If you always expect disappointment, you won't be as disappointed. So more accurately, yes, you're still going to get disappointment, but the blow will be softened quite a bit. Like if you expect disappointment, but still hope for the best, I think that is the right thing. Like you're not expecting it, like you don't have any expectations. That way, you'll be like, oh, I can do, there's always another job. For instance, I have a interview on Wednesday at Burlington Coat Factory. I would have to be the unluckiest person in the world for me not to get that job either. So if I don't get hired here or there or any of the other places I interviewed at, then I am truly the unluckiest person in the world. Because I also had an interview at Taco Bell the other day. They said that they're most likely going to hire me around March. And then I'm having an interview at a chicken place I just had right now, Tully's Tenders. And then I'm going to have an interview at Burlington Coat Factory on Wednesday. They seem really eager to hire me. Oh my God, I was standing right through the drive-thru area. I'm looking west right now. There's hardly any snow coming down. Like, there's barely any flurries. Like, the air is very dry. I'm saying that a lot of this is virgin now. So if I don't get the jobs, let's say, because I had more than 3 interviews. I had, let's see, over the past week and a half, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interviews already. 5 interviews. I've had over 5 interviews in just the past week. And since last week, I guess that's 6 now. So my first interview was at Oswego Sub Shop. That's 1. Then it was Ruby Tuesday. That's 2. Taco Bell. That's 3. Tully's Tenders, that's 4. Um, and so far 4. Oh yeah, and um, Price Chopper, that's 5. And then my 6th interview will be tomorrow. Will be Wednesday, at Tully's. Not Tully's. Burlington, in Syracuse. Oh yeah, not to mention um, Cheesecake Factory 6 that this week. Yeah, Cheesecake Factory, that was 6, and then I had one more at yeah, the movie theater, 7. So yeah, I stand corrected. I've had 7 interviews, and that that store, Burlington Coat Factory, will be my 8th interview now. 8 interviews. I've had 8 interviews in about a week's time. 8 job interviews, not applications, interviews. Like, I actually went up and showed up for the interview, and I was selling myself really well. Like, I was upselling myself. I mean, I wasn't lying. I was telling them all the good qualities about myself. And yes, I mentioned, when they asked me about my weaknesses, I told them I'm anxious and I have some trouble working under pressure. I was being honest. So hopefully that will get me the job. But with my luck, I doubt it. But, there's always hoping. My ride's here. Thank you for watching. Bye.